So the flanker family always had a very special place in my aviation heart, you could say, because before I even started with War Thunder, my first steps as a sim career, you could say, were in DCS. And when I started DCS, I think it was late 2013 or 14. I think 2013 actually. All we had was what you now know, or might know, as Flaming Cliffs. And we only had one map. And basically also there was only one populated multiplayer server back then, and that was called the 104th. And I had to pick a plane. And I didn't know that much about aviation back in these days. But I still had to pick a plane, right? And so I settled as a first step with one of the flankers. It was the SU-27 in DCS. And again, I didn't know anything about the modern planes back in these days. I just picked it because it looked so awesome. To me, it looked better than an F-15 or an A-10 or something like that. That it looked always somehow more futuristic and more advanced. Again, I didn't know anything about the systems or the radar and how everything worked. I just purely went by the looks. And the flankers, this is literally what I started flying with before I even touched props in War Thunder or anything else. The first plane that I flew in a true simulation environment, you could say, was a flanker. And so these things always had a special place in my heart. And they still kinda have. And so today's video will be just about that. So I hope we'll have some fun. Yeah, and I will see you in the live gameplay. Now, I have recorded a match of this thing yesterday. So for you, it's, I think, the day before yesterday. And I initially planned to upload this, but the match just wasn't that interesting, to be honest. I had to grind through a couple of bots, and there was one or two guys on the enemy side, and I left this match, and then I tried another match, and I was kind of successful. And also, the plane was stock. Now, after these 2 or 3 matches, 2 of which I left early because they just were too boring, now it is a little bit more spaded. At least I have the G suit. I'm still I'm still a normal player. Gaijin doesn't give me anything to test, or I can't request anything. I'm not part of the content program that they have, unfortunately. So I have to grind through all these things like everybody else has to. I want to focus on this flanker for the simple reason that this is the most recent up-to-date flanker we have in the game as of the time of this video. That might change in the new patch, but at this moment, the SU-27SM is the most up-to-date flanker. And with the new flight models that the flankers got, probably I talked about it in the intro, I don't know. But due to the flight model update, this is now more competitive. Especially in a dogfight. The one thing holding these flankers back in War Thunder is this goddamn radar. It is so slow to update that I've had it now multiple times that an enemy, I knew where he was, I saw him on my RWR, I knew where he was coming from, I knew where he was locking me from, but the goddamn radar just didn't show me the enemy until I got already launched on. That is the main weakness of this plane. It doesn't even matter that I only have 2 data link targets. It doesn't matter that it might turn half a second worse than whatever other plane. that all doesn't really matter. The radar and the missiles, that is what gives you kills in high tier. And if one of these things or both things are not on par with the others, you have a problem. Now, be aware that the flankers fight together with and or against Rafales and Eurofighters. With a vastly superior flight model, vastly superior radar, and superior missiles. So you will be on the back foot with this plane. Yes, you can have killed, obviously. But it's not meta, okay? It's not meta, but that means that I have a challenge. So we will search for a match and try to make this thing work. Again, I only have 2 MRAMs because I don't have all the unlocks, right? 2 active radar missiles, the R-77, and they are not great. The R-77s are, I think, even the worst or close to the worst in War Thunder because of the high drag. They have these fins in the back there, as you can see, these metal fins here. And this is modeled, so they create a massive amount of drag. They are optimized. Now, the Russians weren't stupid when they developed these in the, I think, what, 80s, as an 80s invention, 80s tech. So they weren't stupid. They knew this would cause drag. But the thing is, they optimized these missiles for high altitude engagements. So they thought, okay, the modern missile age, how and where will people fight? So these missiles, they thought, will be fired not on the deck, like we do it in War Thunder, right? They thought, no, we are going to be at 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 12,000 plus meters. And there, having these fins doesn't actually create a lot of drag because the air is thinner. What it does is it improves the turning of the missile. That is why they did this, like they did it. So this is optimized for real-world application. In the game, we often find yourself firing an MRAM at 1,000 meters or lower, right? So this is a problem with the R-77. This is literally the problem. And as I said, the radar. Again, enough waffling. I hope we can make it work somehow and we can get a couple of kills. I'm still grinding this thing, not particularly looking forward to it, to be honest. It's an attacker, right? It's an attacker. Yeah, I don't have a grind target at the moment. I'm just playing the game. Okay, so without further ado, let's find a match. It's been so hard to find good games. We'll join here, see what happens. Ugh. Okay, so let's take these. We don't have clouds, it appears, so ETs is a go. We still don't have the MRAMs, the full ones. 44 minutes of fuel, but only because we might need to run away. TWS online, dampening online. Let's go. So what do I mean with good maps or good matches? A map that isn't Denmark, because Denmark is multipath abuser heaven, which means everybody's on the deck because they are afraid of countering radar missiles the correct way. And also a map where red isn't outnumbered. So, and that's already 5 of 6 matches gone, and then you have maybe 1 left. I tried to use or make my own match, but that takes forever, and you have to have a lot of patience. So yeah, top tier is not very populated. I think more people are playing naval than top tier sim, plane sim, and that says a lot. Like I can't prove it, but there's more. You get a quick match with naval within a couple minutes. By the way, Gaijin gave me a ship for naval, a premium Soviet, I think it's a cruiser. rank 5 or 5 BR. I've not touched it, but what? I don't know. Okay, maybe we can shoot something. Maybe. Oh, we are contrailing. That is not good. Another point of criticism: hard-coded contrail altitude. No matter how hot it is or how humid it is, you're always contrailing at one specific altitude. I think it's 5,300 or 5,400 meters or something. It's a very strange thing in War Thunder. In DCS, the contrail altitude depends on the temperature and humidity. So, weather, basically. Oh, there's something, look. Can we keep him locked now? There he is. He's notching. So, lost the contact. Slow radar. Yeah, someone is doing flaring. Let's see. We can pick it up in head-on. No, these are two friendlies. No, there is an enemy there, look. Oh, I just died, damn it. Wasted in R-77. I said wasted. Normally I don't think you can waste missiles because they're free after all. But we only have 2, that's the problem. Because it is stock, which makes everything a lot harder. A lot harder. Okay, let's switch to TWS head-on. Wow, so yeah, 3 pings at once, that's not helpful. Obviously we are losing, because it's red side. I have to say though, the flight model is really better than before, so this is... Ah! Here we have we have 1 R-77 left, which has like a 10% hit chance. There's somebody there. Although I can't seem to see him on the HUD. We are well in range, but not really. There he is. He's fired a missile at someone. He doesn't look at us at the moment, but there's something else coming right towards us. Okay, and he's gone. Switching the radar mode to normal TWS. I think this is a little bit too dangerous what we're doing here, but yeah, he's in a notching position, unfortunately. We know where he is because of the contrail, but that's the only thing. Stop notching! There he is. Yeah. Yeah, I would have fired much earlier, but you have to save these radar missiles. There's an F-15 below us somewhere. Right there. Yeah, that's not good, is it? We got a hit. We got a hit. It said critical. It said critical. I didn't have that in a long time. Yeah, so as I said, with the stock loadout, you're on the back foot. You have to enemy kill assist. I haven't seen this in ages. Normally you get aircraft finished off nowadays, or something like severe damage. But assists are really rare. So it flies really nice, I have to say. It flies really nice. It's just the missiles and the damn radar that holding it back. I know you can be very successful in this plane by hiding in the mountains, like, for example, Simply Sinful is an expert in this. The problem is I don't like that playstyle. Like this, I want to be high and fast. And yeah. So this guy we're looking at there on the radar, he's 50 kilometers out. It's too far for my liking. And also, he's following a friendly, so they might get involved in a dogfight at any time. Although he's getting really close, so we might have a go. Maybe. If the contact wouldn't randomly fade away. Okay, there he is again. So we will fire on this. There's an ET chance, maybe. And we lost the guy. Okay, there's another critical. It's so... Okay. Good. There was another thing. There. That's an ET out on this toot. I like the ETs, but you have to be really sneaky to use them nowadays. We're turning around. We're turning around. Yep. Okay. This is okay. So I think you just have to be really high. Mark 1.6 is a go. And we are down to 1R77. Okay, enemy ahead potentially. But he is entangled with a friendly. This is always a risky shot. If possible, I would like to go for something else. But... yeah, so there's an enemy on top of a friendly. So, yeah, this is not what I would like, honestly, but I would rather go for this guy, maybe? Great. Yeah, that's a problem. You will just die. Oh, we just notched it, okay. Look at this. Look at the RWR. What the hell? Don't know how we survived that. This was like... Okay, there's another one. Can easily notch Fox 3s, but not 10 of them. We'll fire on whatever that is in the front there. Okay, they have run out of steam. Oh great, it's a bot. Okay. They're resetting. Okay, so a short situational update. We have more players now, which is really rare. I hope we can somehow capitalize on that. There's an enemy in front. He is very low at 670 meters, obviously. Protect attackers, okay. We have been capping A, but people have been going in and out of it. There's something to my right. Can you tell me what that is, radar? Within like couple of seconds, ideally. Of course not. There we go. There might be something. But he's going to the right. And this guy, we don't have updates on his course yet because it takes forever. Radar. There. Can we have an ET shot on this? I'm always going for the ET shots. And no, this is not... No, we cannot. Damn it. Okay, missile went past us. So, yeah, the main verdict of this is this plane is being held back by its radar massively. I can't stress this enough. Really. Quite dramatic how much this plane is being held back. There's an F-16 close to us, somewhere here. I think it's this guy, maybe? Yeah, he's somewhere here, but the radar just does not cooperate. See? He sees me way before I see him. And we are down to our 73s. Yeah, there's another contact there, but I think he... No? It looks very much bot-like. Like a lot, but we will shoot it. What is this? Is it a 9? Is it a 117? No. It is! Oh... I thought they were invisible. Okay, so our radar detected that. So even the shit radar from the flanker detected that. So like, okay, it was like 10 kilometers, I guess, right? So yeah. We just did that. There was another thing here, it just faded. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Unfortunate. There it is. Yeah, see? That literally is the fault of my radar. Oh my.
Предельная перегрузка. Предельная перегрузка.
We will try to do a pilot trick
Предельная перегрузка.
because it's all we can do.
Предельная перегрузка.
Oh, yeah, no. It reacquired us.
Атаки. Предельный угол атаки. Предельный угол атаки.
Radar off. No, I don't know where he went, unfortunately. It is not good.
Предельная перегрузка.
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
Предельная перегрузка.
That sucks. Let's try him crossing the hill in front, but
Предельная перегрузка. Предельная перегрузка.
okay, radar back on.
Предельная перегрузка. Предельная перегрузка.
Okay, these are airfield bots.
Предельная перегрузка.
There's a convoy right there. Yeah, he lost us, we lost him. Unfortunate.
We've got to counterattack.
Okay, there's an enemy attacking a friendly. Was an F-15. So that's not good. Are there two? Because that's how it looks like. And he faded. No, he didn't. Okay, we'll let one off. Can we follow up with an ET? Yes, we can. And we're off.
Предельная перегрузка. Предельная перегрузка.
I think he just crashed, didn't he? Ah, dang it. Yeah, he just crashed. There is an F-15 here, very close.
Предельная перегрузка. Предельная перегрузка.
There, that must be him. Yeah. Okay.
Предельная перегрузка.
And I think we'll leave it at that,
Предельная перегрузка.
if we can, because there's a Gripen behind us now.
Рубеж возврата.
Yeah, we have 6 minutes of fuel, so yep. We'll try to get back home. Okay, landing. Final conclusion. Beautiful plane, but hard to use. If you want an easier, not easy, but easier Red 4 experience, I would suggest going for the MiG-29 SMT. You get the same missiles. You can also ground pound a little bit. But the radar doesn't let you down that often. It's actually more modern and scans faster and has like a 90-degree gimbal limit to the right and left. It's really useful. You can even get away with firing 27 ERs at people, just because you can notch while keeping the lock and stuff like that. It's easier to use, no doubt. So this jet here, right here, is War Thunder on hard mode.
Рубеж возврата.
Basically everything else in here,
Рубеж возврата.
from the enemy F-15Es to F-16s to MiG-29s to J-10s to Eurofighters, has less workload for the pilot. So
Рубеж возврата.
it is not easy, but it is rewarding. That's how you could summarize it. So thanks for watching, guys. Until the next one. Bye bye.